Warning, I'm just having fun with old cars. I hope you get some tips and a good laugh from watching, but don't do what I do on your projects.
Okay. I don't know what just happened. What is up, everybody? I'm back. Are you excited? Uh, I'm excited because today is my favorite day. It's New Tool Day. And if you don't know, Harbor Freight started their Black Friday deals, so you can guess where I was at. So, hang on. Let me to be honest, I bought this a couple days ago. So it's already it's already here. Okay. I got I got it. I got it. Everything's fine. Wait. Wait. All right. I hope you guys are excited as I am. So here it is. This is the Bauer stripper painter remover thing. So hang on. So if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know that I've spent a lot of time stripping off paint and then putting paint back on and stripping off paint again. So I've been wanting one of these for a while to try it out because I like tools. There's some other ones on the market, but they're more expensive than what I paid for this, especially with it on sale. So I'm also cheap. I like tools, but I'm cheap. It's not a good combination. But I'm gonna set you guys up real fast on some sort of phone holding device, and we'll open this thing up, kind of maybe get a first impression, and then we're gonna try it out, and then I'm probably gonna skip a bunch of stuff for you because you guys have watched me strip a lot of body panels, and yeah, we'll kind of figure out what we think about this thing. I'm always excited to try new tools. So hang on, I'm gonna set you up. Wait a second. Okay. Got my coffee. Only the best coffee. Stay. Need. Make sure you grab a really rusty razor blade. Those are the best. Also, make sure you have a tetanus shot. There's one drum. There's two. There's three. This one I'm excited about because this is, whoa, easy. This is basically the material of the paint strippers that I've been showing for quite a while now, that I use on like a 4.5-inch grinder or a die grinder. This is that same material, so I'm hoping that this will work as good or better than those do. From, I don't know any of this, but from reading the box, this is a 120 grit finishing drum and a 240 grit drum. Yeah, I guess we'll find out how those work. I don't know. Obviously, the higher the grit, the smoother the finish will be. Which you guys probably know that already. I don't know why I'm telling you. Okay. Come on. Get out of the box. That's fine. Don't need that. Instructions. We're definitely gonna read those because I like to read them. It comes with extra brushes, which I'm both impressed and worried about, because that just tells me that they know that they're gonna go bad quickly. That's the first impression I get. Anyway, Allen keys and keyways. Oh, the drum's right on a keyway. I literally don't know anything about this thing. I just have seen them get used. What in the... Pretty sure it's a piece of broken glass, so that's alarming, but also it's Harbor Freight, so you know, it's just the way it goes, I guess. Come on, I hate these little bags. Is that reverse? Yep. So the screw that retains the drum is reverse threaded, so don't just crank on it until it breaks, because it's threads backwards. Okay. Little lock button on the side, not bad. I'm not a huge fan of these. Maybe I will be at some point, but I wish that they just had. I wish that these were just part of this. I don't know what the advantage is to having those removable. Maybe I'll figure that out at some point. Maybe I won't. Also, I said I was going to read the directions. I have not, so we're just guessing. It's fine. It's not really rocket science or rocket surgery or whatever. But remember, loose, tight. It's the opposite of normal. Snug. It's got adjustable speeds, which I'll probably read the directions and figure out what it recommends. I'll figure out what it recommends. I don't know why I'm so stupid. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what the directions recommend. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to put this handle on, because I think I can figure that out. Maybe. Can't get it out of the bag, so maybe not. So something like that. One screw there, one screw here. I like that it comes with the Allen wrenches you need, because my Allen wrenches are, we'll say, not organized. Would be the nicest way to say that. Tighten this screw up. Drop that. That's fine. Scratch your paint. That's also fine, because you bought a paint stripper and you're about to strip the paint off. Tighten it until the plastic breaks. Plastic. It's too early. I need some more coffee. I know what the problem is. This early in the day, I usually can at least get a sentence out, but it's gonna be a rough one today, boys. There it is. I'm left-handed, which makes this a little awkward for me, if I'm being honest. But yeah, there it is in all of its glory. I'm going to, like I said, I'm gonna read the directions real quick and see if I can figure out this speed thing, and I'll get us some electrification, because it's got a plug on it, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so took a minute, looked through the instructions. They're terrible. Per the instructions, when your panel gets too hot, slow the drum down. I'm not making that up. That's what it says. So, I will say it's very loud. It also spins a lot slower than I thought it would. Of course, I was on 2. Yeah, 6 is pretty fast. It's gonna be very loud, especially when your hood does that. Yes, I know that's a problem. I'll fix it eventually. Probably not. Yeah, so I'm going to, it does have a trigger lock, which I guess is pretty cool. But I'm going to cheat a little bit and probably start over here where I've already taken a couple layers of paint off, just to give it a try. I will turn the volume down for you guys, because I can already tell that it's going to be very loud. But we'll do a section real quick, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I'm gonna start. Speeds go 1 to 6, so I think we'll just go right in the middle. Seems reasonable, I guess. Okay. My neighbors are not going to be a fan of that. It is very, very loud. But it does look like it's done a pretty good job. I think, for the sake of the video, because I care about you guys so much, I'm gonna hit this little strip again, and then I think I'm gonna swap the drums out and try the other ones. They look like Scotch-Brite to me, so I'm gonna call them the Scotch-Brite drums. It's probably not the right term. And we'll just kind of finish out this section, and then maybe we'll finish out this section, and then I'll check back in with you, is what I'm saying, okay? It's in my eye. Side shields don't keep dust out, in case you're wondering. Coffee break. I already forgot which drum is which. We're gonna try the yellow boy first. Is that a rapper or something? Yellow boy? Yellow? Yellow? I don't know. Yellow something. Remember? Goes the wrong way. This is the part where I'm not a huge fan of the keyways, because that one stayed in the drum. Oh boy, these have a direction on them. Does that have it? Nope. Apparently this one can go whatever direction you want. This one cannot. I guess we'll make this arrow that's on the side and this arrow point the same way. Seems logical, I guess. Maybe. My brain doesn't comprehend tightening to loosen or loosening to tighten. Oh, make sure it makes some cracky noises. That's probably good. Okay. That was smart. Now my hand's dirty. Let's see how this does.
Okay. Well, let me move this so you can see. Yeah, the Scotch British looking things, they definitely don't remove much material. It's almost like they just kind of put a grain in the metal more than they really want to take all this paint off. The lighter one might do a better job of that actually, but it honestly it works. It works well. That's just I don't know, a few minutes of work. And this is, I mean, you guys know how I do things. This is good enough to put some etching primer on. It is extremely loud, which is unfortunate. I don't know why I hoped it would be quieter than that. It doesn't help that mine, in fact, I'm not even sure that I want to use it. Someday I need to figure out how to fix this the right way. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do now, we've kind of, I mean, it's nice. And it worked fast, which is good. But I think what I'm going to do now is probably set you guys up on a time lapse so I can put some sort of headphones in or something to save my brain and my eardrums. And I'm going to see how far I can get stripping this paint off, and then I'll check back in with you and kind of see what I think. I don't know. You guys probably don't care what I think, but I'm going to show you anyway. So, hi, suckers. Okay, so that was where is the light at? I don't know. Anyway, that was a pretty quick time lapse for you guys. There's a couple things we got to talk about, okay? For one, if you run it too long at wide open, more than a couple minutes, it shuts itself off. So there's that. Yeah. Also, it makes a giant mess. I'll show you in a second. It works pretty good. You can kind of see in the time lapse. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you. Don't mind that. If you don't crank down on that Allen bolt that's holding the drum on, it comes off. It just backs itself out, even though it's left-handed thread, and it shouldn't. It does, because the thing vibrates like crazy. So you literally have to crank on it until it sounds like you're breaking something, and then it stays. So that's fun. I did kind of feel like I wasn't giving it a fair chance on the hood, because I'll show you guys, there's a ton of paint on this thing. That's why I've been stripping it all down, is because there's so many layers of paint on this truck. But I'll show you that in just a second. It is not, at least on the hood, it is not super fast. I jumped over to the fender, which you'll see in the time lapse,
and there's really just a layer of primer on that, and and a few spots of like actual paint. Uh, it blew through that no problem. But then at the bottom, where I hadn't ground most of the paint off already, uh, it takes a while. Um, I would say, I don't know. I'm tempted to maybe use my pad for the 4.5 inch grinder on the other side of the hood, maybe to finish this side because I didn't get this side done. But I feel like I need to let that thing cool off for a minute, um, just to kind of compare the difference. It works good, and I think it'll leave a good finish on the metal, but it is not super fast if you have more than one or layer of coating to take off, which is fine. The other thing I bought it for too is like cleaning up steel that you're about to weld. It looks like it puts a really nice clean finish on that. So that was something I'm not going to get to try today, but that was another reason I bought it. So I'm not upset about it. Um, yeah, it's still pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me flip you guys around and show you where I'm at right now. So, this is what it looks like right now. Also, giant mess. Um, just part of it. I just knocked the dust off myself personally. Um, so this is the fender. Um, it knocked this out super quick. I'll still go over all that with a DA, or I'll I'll probably try one of the other pads first, and then I'll go over it with a DA before I put primer on it. The hood is where I was telling you guys. There's a bunch of layers of paint on this thing. This thing, I don't know if you can see. One point, this truck was the turquoise green, I guess. And then this, I think, is like a high build epoxy primer, it looks like. And then a regular primer. And then it was painted blue. And then it was painted black. And then it was painted white. So you can actually feel like the steps in this thing. It's pretty crazy. There's a ton of paint on this truck, which is why I've been doing what I've been doing on it and trying to at least get all that off. So at some point I have a decent base. You know, if I ever stop painting it with spray cans. Which little hint, next video I'm gonna be doing some painting on all this stuff, because obviously I got painting and I got absolutely destroyed for my turbo cam video, so I got something new. I'm gonna call it an upgrade. We'll see what you guys think. So make sure you do all those things so you see when my next video comes out after this one. You know, a little self-promotion. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably, I guess I'll set you guys up and keep hammering away at this thing. I hope I can get the front clip stripped today and hopefully get a coat of primer on it, which I'm not going to show you guys that part because you guys watched me do a bunch of spray painting already. So yeah, just hang tight for like 1 or 2 seconds probably. That's what it's gonna take for you guys. And I'm gonna do some more work and see where we get. Hang on. What is up? I am back. I don't know why I just did that like an intro, like I haven't already been filming this video. As you can see by my face, it's very close and very dirty. I didn't show everything in the time lapse because I feel like there's only so much sanding you can watch. Um, what is happening? What is happening with my mustache and my hair? Anyway, I'm easily distracted. Yeah, this thing has whooped me all day. The new paint stripping thing, it works pretty good. This is a pretty extreme case. The blue color that was on it, I don't know what kind of paint that was or what it was mixed with, but it did not want to come off, and it gummed up everything. But we got it. It just took hours longer than I'd hoped, which, you know, that's how this stuff goes. Also, everything I own in this carport is coated in paint dust, which is great. I'm really excited about that. Maybe someday I can, you know, not work outside. That would be cool. But today's not that day. So I'm gonna show you real quick where I'm at. I am not done. I've pretty much got the paint stripped off, except for 2 things that I just remembered while I was looking at it. So that's good. Yeah, I gotta hurry because I need to get primer on this thing ASAP. But I'm gonna show you where I'm at. I will then probably time lapse. I'm gonna try using the you know, I told you it's gonna be a long day. The Scotch-Brite looking ones, and do like a final surface. Just so you guys know, I'm always doing something with my hand over here. You just can't ever see it. It is what it is. But I'm gonna do like a final pass, I guess you call it, with that, and then clean it up the best I can and get primer on it, because it's almost 4 o'clock already. But hang on, let me spin you around and I will show you where we're at right now. Okay, so something that pisses me off is, you can probably see there's rust holes filled with Bondo. That pisses me off because somebody saw it and chose not to fix it. But anyway, this is where I'm at. There's still a little bit of stuff over here. Whatever, it'll be fine. It's better good than worse, as I like to say. And this fender is pretty much done. Luckily, no surprise rust in that one. So, it's all kind of junk, but long run, it will be better. The two places I forgot to finish are right here and then that bottom lip of the hood. But I'll get those, while you guys are watching 20 seconds of time lapse. But yeah, so you'll see it took me a whole host of tools. I didn't use this to sand. That was to take my bumper off. It took a grinder, my DA, the paint stripper on that. I've used all of those, and it's partially because I'm impatient and partially because all the layers of paint that was on this thing was a nightmare. But yeah, I'm gonna quit talking and set you guys up and try and get this thing finished. I have like an hour before I need to, clean up my mess and go do the errands that I was supposed to do today. So, yeah, I'm gonna shut up and do that. Okay, well, I spent a bunch of time cleaning all of that dust in the appropriate fashion for the EPA, so I didn't want to show you because it took a long time. Um, yeah, that's what I did. So I didn't really do the whole thing, and I don't know how the camera's gonna pick it up. But overall, I'm pretty happy with. You can see it there. I went this way over here, and then kind of cleaned up the ends. If we're being honest, that doesn't really matter, just to me. And so, yeah, I am about to throw some paint on this thing, which I know you guys don't want to watch because I've done it in feels like every video I've ever posted. So, overall, as far as this thing's concerned, I like it. What I'm most excited about is when I start making some custom panels, which I gotta do for this and for the other truck when I start on it. Being able to put that like nice brushed grain finish on it is a look that I thoroughly enjoy. So for what it costs, the bad part is the drums for it are very expensive. And let me show you. I'm pretty happy actually. I did a lot with this today, and I mean there's still a lot of meat left on it. Yeah, I did end up kind of rounding that corner a little bit, just trying to get into some corners, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did anyway. So yeah, I think that thing's pretty cool. Like I said, I'll be using it on some other projects I've got in mind. So you will see it more as long as I don't burn it up. It's Harbor Freight, so you never know. But that's kind of where I'm going to end this project for today, for you guys, because I know, like I said, you don't want to watch me spray paint on this. I did go ahead and clean it and mask it and whatever, so I'm going to get some paint sprayed on this thing, and then I've got some other stuff I got to do. But thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the people who have subscribed to the channel and all that stuff. It gives me a reason to come out here every week and get a little further on this stuff. So, my face is very dirty. Also, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But if you want to like, subscribe, do all that stuff, that's awesome. If not, I understand, because I'm an idiot. But I try to do some cool stuff, even though I'm dumb. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Links to all the social media stuff is in the description if you want to follow there. If not, also understand. My wife's pottery business, where we have custom Rusty Speed and custom merchandise. That is in the description. I appreciate any support we get on all that stuff. We're both trying to, you know, survive in the current climate. So, yeah, I'm going to end this here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Next video, you will see me actually putting paint on this. I'm just going to put primer on it tonight. And I got flamed on my Rust-Oleum video, so I took some advice. I'm buying some different paint, and I will not be spray painting it. So make sure you check out next week's video and see what I've got in store. See you on the next one. I know you guys didn't think I was going to let you leave without watching me shake some paint. What the hell? Battery fell out. Oh, I think my battery's broken. Probably too much shaking paint. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. See you on the next one.